Good morning. Um, just got done getting prepared for church. Headed to church with my mother and my uncle. Uh, Smoking. Yeah, I do smoke. I know people gonna try. You're not supposed to be smoking in church, but yeah, I do. God said it shouldn't be gossiping, but people don't see no problem with that though. So yeah, we ain't none of us perfect. So I'm gonna do the things that makes me imperfect, and you do the things that make you imperfect. Gospel will not be mine. Yeah, so this is what I smoke right here. I cut my finger if you notice. I need some more lotion right there. Got my wife's name right there. You see that? Yeah, I know it looks like. Thank you very much. Yeah, got this done. I got this done too. You can't really see it because I'm hairy, but you can kind of get the outline of it. You see, that's the King Lion, Malik Assad. That's what my Arabic name is. Malik Malik Assad, the King Lion. So I don't know, man. I've been working all week. Um, trying to make some major things happen. You know, I got priorities that I have to take care of. So sometimes I don't be as involved in other things as people may deem necessary to be. But I've never thought that the amount of attention that you receive is a fair measurement of the amount of success that you have. Attention never really more concerned about the more concerned about the digits more than anything else. Just making everything make sense. Any investment that I risk, uh, or any investment that I venture, uh, then I want to see some form of return, even if it's time, because I've learned that about opportunity cost, the amount of time that you spend doing something when you could be doing something else. I think that's why I become so irritated when people waste my time. You know, I could have been doing something else. You know, it's not anything personal. Maybe your life don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't work like that, but that's kind of how mine works. God is important. I have a lot of things to do during each day. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm up at 10, 11 o'clock at night, and it's working all day. You know, it may take some time, intermediate time to you know, just to break from what I'm doing. But usually I'm contacting people, networking, making calls for clients, things of that nature. So I don't know what other people do. A lot of other people to me are like selling dreams, which is fine. If you can sell somebody a dream and it works, then hey, do whatever works for you. That's not something that I want to associate myself with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually trying to have a good brand image. So I want to see actual progress. I want my clients to see actual progress, and that's how we gonna operate. You know what I'm saying? As far as me and what I'm doing. So you know that's what anything. So even I've had incidents all week that I felt like people were doing it was more personal than it was business. When we it's when you're in a business relationship, when you look beyond any it's not an emotional involvement, it's not an emotional attachment. This is business. So let's discuss business, and anything emotional we can talk about after the fact. But I guess a lot of people don't know how to conduct business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. Half the time when you see me, I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about the next move that I'm gonna make or something like that. My next investment. That's how I do the things that I do. It's not that I'm trying to be rude or abrasive. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way I am. Hey man, I'm thinking about something else. And it's not nothing personal. As a matter of fact, um, if you want to talk about the same thing, then we can talk about the same thing. If you trying to do that, but besides that conversation, there's no point in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just idle conversation. I don't see what that does for us. Unless you know, a close friend, an associate, a close associate of mine or your family, then that's not the conversation that we're gonna be having because I don't gossip no way. The only thing I can talk about is what I do. I can't tell you what everybody else doing. I ain't really trying to find out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to support what they do because they probably look like me. You know what I'm saying? So if they, and that's for anybody. I ain't gonna even say if they look like me. If it's anybody that's trying to do something, I'm trying to support it, man. That's all we got. It's what we, the things that we aspire to be. If you can't do that in life, then you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? Don't be upset with me because the things that I aspire to be, you can go back and ask people that I talked to 20 years ago the things that I was going to be doing. I told them, this is what I'm going to aspire to do. You know what I'm saying? When I got out the joint, I told people, hey man, this is what I aspire to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to do. And then the whole time I'm on that journey. You know what I'm saying? So let me enjoy my journey. That's what I was thinking about today. Like mothers like to get into the business of the relationships of their daughters or something. You know what I'm saying? And they've made all those mistakes and they've had their journey. You know what I'm saying? And now they found where they're at. Even if they found the man of their dreams or if they just found out they're happy being alone. They had their journey. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to save their daughters from taking that same journey. But the journey is what makes you you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to venture out to make those mistakes. You bump your head. You remember when you got on the bike and it had training wheels, you took the training wheels off and you scabbed your knee, but you had to keep going. You had to keep trying until you got it. And then when you got it, you was like, man, I got it. It's the same thing in life. You got to be willing to scab your knee. Some things ain't gonna work out like you intend. It ain't gonna work out like you plan. You got to keep striving. I used to always tell myself that the true measure of a man is his amount of perseverance. How far will he go until he quits? That's the true measure of a man or a woman, for that matter. How far will you go until you quit? Can you take rejection and ridicule and failure and out of that, can you still find the will to win? Or the will to just keep fighting because you may not be winning at that time, but you can continue striving. So get back on business for my clients, trying to do some things. We'll be in your area soon. Trying to go to Orlando. Hoping some clients come here. In Chicago, we're going to Milwaukee. We try to do something. Yeah. This is my mom. I gotta go. Yeah.